calculate the next limit. The first step is we substitute 0 for x and see what we get. So when x is 0, we get 1 over 0, it's infinity, minus 1 over 0, it's also infinity, so infinity minus infinity, this function or this limit is undefined when x tends to 0. And we actually know only one rule for all problems, it's L'Hopital's rule, but to apply it, this function must be of the form 0 over 0 or infinity over infinity. And we can see that we can make a common denominator and get limit x tends to 0 of x sine sine of x minus x. And now if we substitute 0 for x, we get 0 minus 0, which is 0, divided by 0, so it's 0 over 0. So we can apply L'Hopital's rule, and it says that this limit is equal to the limit and the derivative of the numerator divided by the derivative of the denominator. So we need just take the derivative of the numerator and write the answer in numerator, and it becomes sine derivative is cosine minus x is just 1, and take the derivative of the denominator and write the answer in denominator. So it becomes, and we can see x multiplied by sine, it's a product, so we apply the product rule to take a derivative. So it becomes x derivative multiplied by just sine, x derivative is 1, so it becomes just sine, plus x multiplied by the derivative of sine, and x multiplied by cosine. And now we again substitute 0 for x, and we get 1 minus 1, 0, divided by 0 plus 0, 0. So we get again 0 over 0, and we can again, and actually we should again apply L'Hopital's rule to find this limit, because now it's undefined. So it becomes limit, and again take the derivative of the numerator, cosine derivative is negative sine minus 0, and the derivative of the denominator becomes sine derivative is cosine, plus derivative of x cosine, it's again a product, so apply product rule, x derivative multiplied by cosine, so it's just cosine, and x multiplied by the derivative of cosine, which is x multiplied by negative sine, so it's minus x sine of x. And now substitute 0 for x, we get 0 divided by 1 plus 1 minus 0, and it becomes 0, 1 plus 1 minus 0, so we get 0 over 2, and notice this limit exists and it's 0. It's undefined only when, and we cannot say what limit is, only when it's 0 over 0, or infinity over infinity, or infinity minus infinity. But when it's 0 over some number, it's 0, so limit exists and it's 0. So the answer is 0. And that's all for this question.